Alright, so it's been a bit of a wild week around the internet computer crowd. Proper chatter on X, new updates flying out, and a few clever folk showing off what can only be called next level DeFi wizardry. From Dom's animation drop that's got everyone talking about Neutrinite and Caffeine, to Liquidium's bold move in Bitcoin DeFi, and even Oisy's wallet polishing up for smoother use, it's fair to say the ICP space hasn't been sitting still. Before we get into it, quick one, if you enjoy these breakdowns and want to support independent coverage on the ICP and Web3 space, you can drop a small donation to Ledger Life. Details are in the video description. Dom's latest post on X, accompanied by a concept animation from Snassy, has reignited discussion about the future of on-chain applications. His enthusiasm for integrating Neutrinite into Caffeine highlights a unique advantage of ICP, the ability to create complex, fully on-chain applications directly through chat. In this case, the integration introduces intricate DeFi logic into Caffeine. It's a concept that could change how developers build and deploy smart apps on the internet. The animation itself, which showcases the Sneed Recursive Liquidity Loop or RLL, breaks down how Sneed DAO handles its revenue. It's more than just a visual, it's a demonstration of how decentralized communities can manage capital flows transparently. Sneed DAO's model channels revenue from several sources: an 8-year neuron holding 10,000 ICP, liquidity provider rewards, and income from DAO-backed projects. These funds flow into two smart contracts, the ICP splitter and the Sneed splitter. The ICP splitter divides its intake in a deliberate, sustainable way. A quarter of the funds go back into the long-term 8-year neuron, reinforcing the DAO's staking base. Another 25% moves into the DAO treasury, strengthening its collective reserves. The remaining 50% is used to buy back Sneed tokens from the open market via the Neutrinite vector. It's a clever mechanism that supports the token's value and liquidity. The purchased tokens are then sent to the Sneed splitter. That's where the next phase begins. The Sneed splitter burns a third of the tokens to reduce supply, sends another third to the treasury, and distributes the final portion to members who stake and participate in DAO governance. The process is recursive, where revenue generates buybacks feed staking, and staking encourages governance, creating a continuous feedback loop. Snassy, the animator behind the visual, reflected on how this idea took shape months ago and how gratifying it's been to see the community finally engaging with it. The animation's success lies not only in its design, but also in what it represents: ICP's ability to make complex DeFi mechanics visible, understandable, and actionable through transparent on-chain logic. Following that, Dom stirred further discussion when he clarified how Caffeine will soon operate. His post explained that developers will be able to build apps that run entirely on ICP, not on any external cloud or intermediary service, yet interact seamlessly with DeFi activity on Solana via ICP's chain key technology. That statement sparked an interesting debate about what it truly means for an app to run on a blockchain. Community members quickly chimed in to unpack the nuance. Dexter pointed out that while apps can interact with Solana, they don't technically run on it. Solana doesn't host off-chain logic or app infrastructure. It only executes smart contracts. The correct phrasing, he said, is that Caffeine apps will run with Solana, leveraging it for token transactions and data while being fully hosted on ICP. Daniel expanded on that thought, noting that an application can only be said to run on Solana if the Solana mainnet itself is its operational base. In the case of Caffeine, all core logic, data storage, and processing occur on ICP. Solana's role is purely functional, enabling DeFi interactions like swaps, transfers, and yield tracking through cross-chain communication. Others in the community supported this explanation. Amspeed pointed out how many projects that market themselves as on Solana are actually hosted on traditional cloud infrastructure, such as AWS, using Solana only for limited contract interaction. Joseph Hurtado added that the beauty of ICP lies in hosting everything natively, while still extending its reach to other chains. By connecting to Solana, Caffeine effectively gains new abilities without losing its decentralized foundation. This debate might seem semantic, but it reflects a deeper truth about where blockchain technology is heading. As cross chain connectivity becomes standard, developers and users alike need precise language to understand what level of decentralization, custody, and control they are actually getting. The distinction between on, with, and through isn't just technical pedantry. It's about transparency in how systems are built and how trust is managed. While Caffeine and Sneed were generating conversation, Liquidium quietly rolled out something that could reshape Bitcoin's DeFi prospects. The team announced an open source liquid staking framework for Bitcoin runes tokens. It's a first for the ecosystem. The system allows users to stake their LIQ tokens and receive sLIQ in return. It's a tokenized representation of their staked assets that remains tradable and functional within Liquidium's ecosystem. This means that users no longer have to choose between earning staking rewards and maintaining liquidity. The sLIQ token acts like a proof of deposit, allowing holders to earn while continuing to participate in markets. What makes Liquidium's model especially noteworthy is that its rewards come from actual protocol revenue, not inflationary token minting. 30% of the platform's daily revenue from lending operations is used to buy back LIQ tokens from the open market. These are then distributed to stakers, creating a real yield mechanism that strengthens the token economy over time. By open sourcing this framework, Liquidium invites other Bitcoin native projects to adopt and adapt the same mechanics. That's crucial because it allows different teams to integrate liquid staking without reinventing the wheel or risking security flaws. With the code audited and battle tested, new projects can focus on innovating around their own use cases, knowing that the staking layer is sound. Even more intriguing is how Liquidium leverages ICP's chain fusion technology to make all this possible. Chain fusion enables direct, secure interactions with Bitcoin, meaning users' transactions happen on Bitcoin's mainnet, not through wrapped tokens or intermediaries. This reduces trust assumptions and keeps everything transparent. It's a key example of how ICP's architecture can extend the capabilities of older networks like Bitcoin without compromising their decentralization. As more developers and users adopt this framework, Bitcoin's DeFi scene could move beyond experimental stages and into practical revenue generating territory. The introduction of liquid staking for runes tokens is a meaningful step toward a more composable and self sustaining financial ecosystem. Oisy released version 1.7.4 of its wallet, and it's a clear refinement of the multi network user experience. The update focuses on usability, privacy, and performance. The transaction list now comes with sticky date headers and improved grouping, making it far easier to scroll through activity. Approval transactions now show the approved amount, the spender, and expiry details at a glance, while ICRC sent and approve actions have clearer feed displays. Wallet Connect is now more stable, especially for Solana and Base networks, reducing connection drops during critical actions. The team has simplified the interface too, removing unnecessary models and checkboxes and sending users alerts only when terms or policies change. A small but appreciated fix resolves a long-standing Zoom issue on iPhones, and all wallet text is now selectable and copyable. Oisy has also improved privacy for its AI assistant, allowing it to access wallet, token, and network data locally without transmitting any of it to external servers. Other fixes include better handling of unresponsive ICRC ledgers, accurate fiat display for Solana ATA creation fees, and full support for 2022 SPL tokens. Bugs related to account locking and the swap form have also been ironed out. Altogether, the release shows Oisy's continued focus on stability, trust, and clean design were qualities that matter just as much as flashy features. And that's where we'll wrap up today's look at what's happening across the internet computer ecosystem. From DOM's evolving caffeine vision and Sneed DAO's recursive liquidity loop to Liquidium's open source push for Bitcoin DeFi and Oisy's refined wallet update, it's clear that the ICP community isn't just keeping pace. It's shaping the direction of decentralized tech. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more daily updates on ICT. Your support helps us keep covering the builders, ideas, and projects that are redefining what's possible on chain. As always, you can support Ledger Life directly through the wallet addresses listed in the description. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay decentralized.